Has some interesting choices in here, but if you
Here's a pro tip. Anytime you watch an old profile or a profile from someone that hasn't profiled a lot and they say that they have interesting tech choices, it means they're playing bad cards. What is up, guys? DZ here, and we are on live stream right now, but I was challenged by Farfa Yu-Gi-Oh! He made this video earlier where he was reacting to his first deck profile, and I figured it might be kind of funny to do that for my own profiles. Now, I'm not actually going to react to the very first one that was posted. We're going to react to the second one, and the reason being is that on this very first one, I mean, yeah, it's horrible. We're playing like lots of weird stuff, like 3 of like all the Curry guys, so even this horrible 1800 attack monster. But this one I don't really count. I mean, like, yeah, there's some like memes.
D-Fissure and one Curry Gold Dust, but D-Fissure
Like
actually...
I thought that D-Fissure was like slightly better than Curry, whatever Curry Gold Dust is. I hypothesized that D-Fissure was a better card, and it probably was. But the reason we're not going to react to this one in particular is because this one's like super incomplete. I like this is how cool I was. I was like, okay, I can't afford the Curry synchros. They were like pretty expensive back in the day. They were like 10 bucks for the level 8 guy and like 15 to 20 bucks for the level 7 guy. Whoops, that just came out. Jeez. But anyway, so I didn't want to post the profile without an extra deck, but then I was like, what if I just make the profile and then when it gets to the extra deck, I just say, here's what the extra deck should be, but like I don't have it on me. I don't even know exactly what to say. Let's see.
But I like running Tretal.
Oh, also, I can't pronounce torrential. I keep saying torrental, and that part's pretty cringy. I guess we can watch that part.
I like running Tretal because you just wait.
Like
You just
torrental.
let them make a bunch of summons. They assume you don't have it, and then on their like 4th or 5th summon, you just play it, and you kill them for overextending. The extra deck is basically...
Yeah, see, I'm just like, I don't even mention like, I guess I thought I'd give an excuse. I just say the extra deck is basically like, look how sly that was. It wasn't, oh, I'm too poor for an extra deck because I'm a high school student and I have $0, but it was, here's what the extra deck should be. There's no graphic from Dueling Network. It's just, here's what it should be. By the way, I don't have it. But anyway, we're not going to react to that one too much besides what I just did. It's only like 3 minutes long, not super interesting. The second profile I posted was actually the biggest video on my channel for years. Like, even when I got like to the point where I had like, I don't know, like 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers, this one was always the biggest video on my channel at 18. It's pretty much always had 18,000 views from what I can remember. But yeah, this was like my first video above 10,000 views. So it was actually like in my first like 20 videos ever. And it might actually be the earliest video that's not on private right now on my channel. But yeah, this one, I got a lot of views. It has a pretty bad like dislike ratio. Anyway, let's check it out.
Hey guys, DZ here, and I have an Inferno deck. I did a deck profile of it like
Hello?
a couple days
It's so
ago,
quiet.
but it wasn't completed. I just came off of a undefeated Swiss round, undefeated bracket round tournament.
Like I got first at like a 6-person tournament. No, it was probably like a 10-person tournament. I don't think it was like 6 people. It was probably like 10 people. There was like 3 rounds of Swiss and then like a top 4 and a top 2. And I won that. It's also worth noting that between this video and this video, I got a tripod, which I feel is a huge enhancement. And I must be filming with a different camera too, because this is the same map. This one, the color looks a lot nicer.
Yeah, I didn't lose. This deck is really good. Round
really,
1 is when you should win. I didn't lose a single round 1 duel because
I didn't lose a single round 1 duel.
And they usually don't have anything to stop this crap. It's a really good deck. It has some interesting choices in here, but if you...
Here's a pro tip. Anytime you watch an old profile or a profile from someone that hasn't profiled a lot and they say that they have interesting tech choices, it means they're playing bad cards.
You run it, you gotta practice with it a lot. Like,
I didn't, but I'm gonna tell you to.
You practice on going Dueling Network practice, because you need to know the ins and outs of every single card.
I didn't, for sure.
I play a little more defensively than most people. And
play styles do exist.
Heckled from people at my tournaments for this, but it definitely works out in the end. Let's go over it. It's still a really aggressive deck, but it definitely has a lot of defense.
It's which one is it? I spent 30 seconds telling you how I'm a defensive player and it's a defensive deck, and then as soon, like right before you have a chance to react, I like put the cards down. It's like, by the way, it's still aggressive, and it's like, which one is it? Is it defensive? Is it aggressive? Who knows? I should know.
3 Archfiend, standard. 3 Necromancer, 3 Necromancer. 2 Avenger.
You want to see the Avengers sometimes, but not all the time. So.
2 Mirages. I ended up siding one of these out pretty much every duel. Or as the day got later in the bracket.
As the day got later, I went to like a 5-hour locals. I'm talking like it's like a YCS. Like I showed up probably at like 1 in the afternoon and left at 6 o'clock in the evening. And I'm like saying like later in the day, you know, I started to realize Mirage, it just wasn't that good. It, you know, it's almost as good as Infernity Launcher. It takes a normal summon though, and I just realized that. It's like,
I sided one out every time just because that first duel you want to get them out as fast as possible is to OTK. But after that, when you play a little bit slower, and you know what they're playing, you can side one out.
What is that logic? When you're in the first duel, you want to go fast, get them out so you can OTK, but in that second duel, you're playing a little slower, and you know what your opponent's playing? How does that have anything to do with Mirage being a... Oh my gosh.
2 Street Patrols. If you have a secret one of these,
I'm asking for trades in the deck profile. I'm literally saying like to my audience of probably like 70 people at this point, like, thank you for watching this profile, but also if you have a secret rare Stygian Street Patrol, send them my way.
Would love to have it. Just trade me. 1 Grapher, 1 Armageddon Knight.
I bet I saw those a lot.
Monsters. 1 Launcher, Heavy, Monster Reborn,
Okay.
Foolish, Dark Hole. If you have high rarities of the cards I have commons of in here, please PM me.
Here's another pro tip. Don't ask for trades in deck profiles. You'll look really stupid.
I need a Foolish, Dark Hole, Rhoda. Need a rarity of this Book of Moon. I don't really care what rarity, just as long as it's a rarity.
I mean, common's a rarity.
1 for 1. 2 MSTs.
I'm not even gonna talk about the 2 MSTs. I know Farfo like roasted himself because he was like saying like you it's basically like that you want it sometimes, not all the time, and that was like probably my logic with this. I don't know if it was, maybe it was semi-limited when this came out, because it was limited. It might have actually been semi-limited. If it was semi-limited when this video came out, I absolve myself from any making fun of myself.
That's it for the spells. On to the traps. I run a pretty heavy trap lineup.
Because it's defensive.
Broken card is broken. This card's...
Oh my god. I just remembered that, like, in way too many deck profiles, and 1 would be way too many, by the way, but there's definitely, like, more than 1. I just, like, said the phrase, broken card is broken, and that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
It's amazing. And it's just, such a good card. 3 Infernos. Infernos.
Just to
again,
clarify.
Amazing card. You can side out one of them, and your side for a card you want to side in, because it runs with 2. But like I said, first round is when you want to OTK. 3 breaks. This card's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
First round, a guy made fun of me for running 3.
Oh, he probably didn't.
I beat him with it actually. It's amazing. Like, because you can remove any Infernity cards, so you can get rid of these, you can get rid of barriers, you can get rid of launcher.
Like, just for the record, like, some of the hands of this deck would just be, like, Dark Grepher, double Infernity Break, and, like, Infernity Barrier, and, like, Heavy Storm. And I'd be like, what the heck am I doing with this? Like, there were so many awkward hands in this deck. It's just, like, ridiculous. In your graveyard.
You can also remove, like, stuff for Leviair plays. Like, oh my god, it's just such a ridiculous card.
Okay, that plays pretty hot.
Definitely used all 3 every single round.
I used all 3 every single. Is it bothering anyone that I'm saying round instead of game? Because like it's really bothering me.
Standard for Infernities.
What? Wait, hold on.
Call
the Haunted was standard.
2 Call the Haunted, standard for Infernities.
I don't think it was.
Solemn Brigade, 1 Starlight, and Trental.
Honestly, the traps are like the best part about this whole deck. To be fair.
Yeah. So just practice with it and stuff. Here's the extra.
Here it is.
1 Doom Dragon.
Nice.
300 Eyes Dragon.
Oh my god.
If you're an Inferno player, you'll know what that is.
What the? Well, did you see that, like, pretentiousness? Like, if you're an Inferning player, you'll know what this card is. But if you're not, Don't worry about it. I'm not even gonna explain what this card does. Maybe I do.
Yeah, I can send you a message. I'm just not gonna talk about it this video.
I'm just not gonna. Wow, what a dick! Like, I just say like I'm playing like it's the only 3 of them in the whole extra deck. I already know that just from like remembering this list, and like I don't explain. I don't even give you like the shortest definition possible. Like what does this card do? Like all I had to say was this copies a monster's effect. That's all I had to say, and I didn't. I went on my way and said, not only should you know this, but if you don't know it, I'm not gonna spend time talking about it. I don't have that kind of time. I'm a busy man. But you can PM me, and you can PM me and ask what 100 Eyes Dragon does, and then I will explain it to you. Like, I just can't. Okay, this is why it's called reacting to my cringe deck profiles.
2 Stardust Dragons. Sorry.
I don't know.
Messed up
I
there a
forgot.
little
I
bit.
had an aneurysm right there. I didn't remember what Stardust
I run
Dragon
2
was called.
Starlight Roads, but I mean, you can go for it if you want to. Usually, 100 Eyes of Doom Dragons is better. Black Rose, I have yet to come up, actually make this in
Yeah, Black Rose is pretty hard to summon this deck.
because it has to be like
Double Necromancer, one
probably
Avenger.
because it's not even like possible unless you like Brio into it, like Brio
Or
with
what I just-
Avenger. But like, I know it's gonna be a time I need this, and when I need it,
That's
I
a
will
really
have
bad
it
reason
in
to
there,
play a
but
card, by the
you
way.
can probably take out something. I don't know. I just like running it. Brio, amazing card, makes one of the combos work. Yeah, PM me about that. Guy Knight.
Just okay. First PM. So someone's like watching his profile, right? And they're like, "Oh, I really like this." And like, "What does 100 Eyes Dragon do?" I don't know. I'm gonna send DZ a message right now. Send him a message. What does 100 Eyes Dragon do? And then they're like, "Okay, I'll watch the rest of the video." And then they get to Brio, and they hear me mention this combo. Whoops. They hear me mention this combo, and then like they're like, "Oh crap! Like I have to send him another PM." I got 0 PMs from this video, by the way. Just
Time I
if you're
need
wondering.
this, and what makes one of the combos work. Yeah, PM me about that. Guy Knight.
Send me a
Really
PM.
doesn't matter.
Say, why is Brio
Swap it out
good?
for a level chain if that ever comes out.
If that ever
That's a
comes
good
out.
card.
It actually
I don't
came
know when
out
it's
way
coming out
after
for
this, like 2
Maybe
years?
Android, another
2 years
5
after this, I
star? I
think?
don't know.
Maybe less.
Stygian Insurgents, good card. I actually won a lot of games with
That card's cool,
Good
like
effect.
text twice. I'll give myself that.
Jester, Armory Arm for awkward Necromancer Avenger plays. Trish, Utopia.
Oh, Trishka, it's funny. I spent this is the most I ever spent on cards before. I spent like $130 on Levier, Trishula, and 3 Barrier, which was like about retail, maybe a little bit less than retail back then. And Trish got banned like really soon. Yeah, because it's like January 15th, and Trish probably got banned in like the March February time. So really soon after I made this profile,
And
Trish got
Levier. That's the extra. My side is pretty crappy, but it did come in handy a few duels. Yeah, so please don't comment my side is horrible. I know it is. Leeching the Light.
one single copy of Leeching the Light.
Wrecks everything. MST.
Oh, MST is at 3. Okay, yeah. Probably have no reason to not play that.
Dustin, you can send out your MSTs for it, because it gets around like Nature Beast and stuff, so. T's for it, because it gets around like Nature Beast and stuff.
Dust Tornado is what I side in my one copy, apparently, in games 2 and 3 because it gets around Naturia Beast. Well, what am I... How was I even, like... First of all, how did I win this locals? Like, no matter how many rounds it was, no matter how easy it was, how the heck did this list win locals? But what kind of, like, theory is that, like... Instead of playing outs to Nat Beast, which there probably weren't a ton of, but maybe like another trap, like a Mirror Force or something. Instead of playing those types of cards, I was just playing Dust Tornado for when I wanted to blow up my opponent's back row, and they had a Naturia Beast, but also it didn't deal with the Naturia Beast.
So, that's good. Chain Disappearance, Rex Karakuris, which is mainly what's at my locals. Well, not really
What?
mainly, but my
By mainly what's being played at locals, I mean there's one Karakuri player.
undefeated Swiss round. The last round I faced a
Undefeated. Oh my gosh. And this still goes on, by the way. Like, you see profiles all the time, people saying, like, first place step profile. Like, it doesn't say the event. You know it's locals.
Karakuri deck, and this won me the game, so there you go. Light Imprisoning Mirrors, played against a Lightsworn player, couldn't do anything. This is game 3 card. They
Oh
don't
my god,
expect
how many is
when
this
they
whole
go,
side deck
like,
one of?
rabbits and they side in D
This is
fissures
like
or main D
super
fissures, you can
sad.
play this.
Other than
Wreck 'em.
MST, I think every card's
Bottomless for rabbit. Trap Dust Shoot. Only one Mon Crush. I need a second one. I don't know. Second Stardust.
that's the Starlight Road downstairs.
This thingamajigger. I used it, but it got MST'd. I don't know why it's in there. You can run it. I don't know. Two
Two
Gonzon and one Debunk.
Okay, so in that 15 card side deck, there are 9 one-ofs. The only 2 ofs are Bottomless Gozen Match, I think, and MS. Or wait a second. There was a spell that was like a 2 of, right?
It's horrible. I know
Or
it is.
no, because I already
Legion
explained the
Light,
MST.
Because Chain of Supercles. Well, not really main.
There's 11
White
one-ofs in
Prison
this side
Mirrors,
deck.
played against a
Oh
Electron
my
player, couldn't do
god.
anything.
I like just mentioned in the
game
video
3
how I think
card
my
they don't
side decks are
expect
like bad, but
when
they
go,
never.
like,
Like, they got
rabbits
better
and,
than
like, side in
this.
D
Like,
fissures
holy
or main
crap.
D fissures. You can play this. Wreck 'em.
It's just
for
Bottomless
rabbit.
and the Gozen Match.
Trap Dust Shoot. Only one Mon Crush. I need a second one. I don't know. Second Stardust. This thingamajigger. I used it, but it got MST'd. I don't know why it's
This
in
is
there.
like-
You can run it. I don't know. Two Gonzon and one Debunk.
Gonzon? How did I miss Gonzon the first time? I said Gonzon. 2 Gonzon Match?
Yeah, it's not the best side deck, but
It's not the best side duck? Did I just say that?
one Debunk. Yeah, it's not the best side.
Why did I upload this profile? Why does this profile have almost 20,000 views? That's what I want to know. The side duck is bad, and the Gonzon match, and the Stardust Dragon trap card that's in my
Deck,
side,
but,
that's definitely not Stardust.
It works. I don't know. One undefeated, won some money. Yeah, so that's my Fernie deck. PM me if you have any questions. Thanks.
Again with like the drop me a DM thing, like, oh man, why did my hands look so weird in that shot? I can't unsee that. Jeez, like the poor camera angle with like the poor camera, and also like the weird color saturation in this video. I mean, if you compare it to like this one, probably just like daytime versus nighttime. I don't know. Yeah, this was a horrible idea. Shout out to Farfa for challenging me to do this. I hope other people do this. I think it's hilarious. I do think it's funny because, like, his profile is probably from, like, 2013, 2014-ish. Well, yeah, Evil Storm, like, 2013, I guess, probably the summer of. I guess I can just, like, I don't know. But anyway, mine was from 2011, so, like, way sooner. I was, like, not even, this one's from 2012, January, just at the turn of it. So I would have been a junior in high school, so like way worse than like his, where at least he was an adult in his profile. He wasn't as incompetent as I was. But yeah, this was super cringy. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you later. Check out Farfa's video. I'll put a link in the description. Goodbye.